Right now, I'm doing the Moschino 2023 Spring Summer Fashion Show. Yes, I am loving the backdrop. I am loving the 80s. I am loving the Janelle Monáe of it all. I am loving the length of these mini skirts. I'm loving the height of the stage. I'm loving the heart shapes on the accessories. I'm loving the pants, trouser selections. I'm loving the hats. Definitely the 1980s hair. Definitely the tone of it all. I love it. It's giving me Mickey Mouse. It's giving me I have it all. It's giving me poolside rendezvous. I'm not gonna lie though, it's slightly giving me cheap. Let's get it. Hashtag Ask Capital Sage. And now that we're on the same page, it's definitely giving me poolside. I'm seeing floaties. I'm seeing sunshine. And I'm seeing unblended margaritas. This is a cute line. It feeds into the 23-year-old of all of us. It feeds into the need for candy hearts on days other than Valentine's. It feeds into the need to express the fact that I'm sexy, well lotioned, well bathed, and very much into my own femininity. This femininity does not scream, I'm feminine. It just shows it in a way that's quite proper, yet fun. It's giving poolside, it's giving unblended margaritas, and it's giving candy hearts. Let's get it. On the other side of that, it's giving 1980s. It's giving Madonna. It's giving L'Oreal. I saw that girl. It's giving moisturizer commercial. It's definitely giving Baywatch women off the sets. Them titties is giving 1990s. The red lipstick as well. It's giving I am very much into showing my personality, though I'm extremely feminine. The femininity is showing, and I like it. The playfulness is screaming Leo. And as I have hopefully quoted this correctly, this line was designed by Jeremy Scott, who is in fact a Leo. Having said that, I'm seeing Mickey Mouse. I'm seeing nautical. I'm seeing nautica. I'm seeing bitch, I'm on a boat. It's giving me yachts, and it's giving me banana. Put those things together, and I think you know where I'm going with this. It's giving me booties, the boots that are like ankle booties, even though I have not seen a pair yet. It's very, for lack of better words, cunt. I think those hats are very fun. I wonder if people will actually wear this not at the poolside. Do you know what I mean? The fact that these are definitely poolside accessories yet they're being worn with suits, is so much fun. Because there's those of us that still like to laugh. And you know what? What a sexy hot way to do it. Let's get it. It's giving me Chanel prints, but a little bit more fruity fun and premium fabric. I'm seeing quilts. I'm seeing grandmother's quilts. As if these 20-year-olds sat at home and made quilts and then came and modeled in these shows. I love the double buttons of the dress. Very nice size pickings of the stripes, the buttons, the shoe size, the size of these hats that looks like floaties, the size of the pocketbooks, the size of the flowers, the size of the earrings. I'm liking the size. These things are not small. They're daring, but they're oh so feminine. I am enjoying this show. I am enjoying the choices. I am enjoying the fact that someone's having fun. Let's see what else comes to the runway. I enjoy that trench coat, or whatever you would call it. I don't think it'd be called a trench coat, but it's kind of a trench coat. I am enjoying the floatiness of that jacket. Also, the floatiness of the pocketbook and other beach-like accessories, like the material of that suit. How floaty and beautiful. And it looks delicious. And I think a lot of women want to look delicious. Good job, Jeremy Scott, at pinpointing that. And #AskCapitalSage, who also happens to be a Leo. Let's get it. Now we're getting into visors, I see. I think that those visors are a staple. I'm not gonna lie. They look like a staple for the spring summer of next year because they're so customized. I've never seen a visor look so adult, beautiful, and business. I love it. I would wear that to work. She looks hot, quite trendy, quite up to date with the things that I've seen a lot of the young rappers wearing. Good job with that one too, Jeremy Scott. I am enjoying the floaties as bags, what I see. I enjoy the pocketbook clutch that looks like a whole floaty that you will wear in a pool. I think that those heels are quite amazing. I am so in love with the duck on the dress that has actually shown to be a poolside theme of the show. I love the bald-headed model and the cuntness of it all. I love the tassels hanging off of that hot dress. I love it so much. It's giving summer fall, in my honest opinion. Not so much spring, even though the pastels do scream spring. I think she has a happy birthday hanging off her back. Wow. That dress is so pretty. It looks like gift wrapping because she is somebody's summertime birthday present. That looks like a pizza, but I love it. I mean, that poofy, draggy pajama, but I can wear you anywhere. That is gorgeous. I am going to take the time to say that I love how they are putting these prints on these grown women in such a fun way, and definitely mixing it with grown colors, grown shapes, and grown fabrics. that are quite playful because you want to have fun and still look grown, and there's nothing wrong with these outfits. She looks like a Barbie. She looks like Snow White. She looks like the evil witch in Snow White. And I see now we're getting into somewhat couture. I'm going to be honest with you. I am not mad at these outfits. They are very risky, not exactly risque, quite very daring. I fuck with it. I think that this is going to get slightly boring though if it continues. We get the point. Floaty, pretty colors, ball gowny. So I would take the time to say that this show is very niche, actually, because it's very much exploring a specific aspect of fashion that is now blossoming into superheroes and story princesses, which I'm not sure will actually be worn off of the runway by a mass of people. If you only want to show these things on the runway, show creativity, and show that you are good with different fabrics and designs, then great job. Yet, when I look at a fashion show, I am always looking to see how wearable are these looks outside of the runway. If they are wearable to a niche, a group of people, or a mass of people, etc. I don't know how wearable these looks are, yet they're fun to look at for a while. I want to see something different. So now I guess that we're doing a rewalk, which looks like a ton of fun. And we're seeing the models come back with the same outfits. I'm now noticing the different color palettes as the show goes on. We had the black and red to start with, then we got into the Sailor Nautica, then we got into yellows and blues, then we got into quite tropical. Oh, I forgot about the blue and white palette, and then some of the grandma quilts. We went from that to a little bit of yellow and black to quite the colorful palette, and the visors, which I would think to be a staple of spring summer of next year. Definitely liking the shoe collection. I didn't see not one bad shoe. Definitely liking the princess vibes, though I'm not sure if they would be wearable off the runway. And the creativity of it all is definitely speaking. Now, is this the end of the show, or will we see another look? It looks like the show only has another minute and a half, and I'm enjoying that. So, having said that, this show was fun to watch. It was fun to notice the choices in a different setting than just normal fashion clothes. This has been fun. I truly enjoyed watching this show. Moschino, Spring Summer 2023. Hashtag #SCapitalSage. Made by Mr. Jeremy Scott, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's him. It surely is. He looks nice. I like the color choice. Having said that, au revoir.